Good evening, guys. Today is a Friday, first week of the new year. It's a 4:32 p.m. January 7th, non-farm payroll day. So let's talk about these things, right? So non-farm payroll at 8:30 a.m., right? And it may move the price and set the course for the next few days. That was the statement. Yes, due to non-farm, consider. So now I'm changing the gear today, right? Because of the non-farm payroll, we can't assume anything, right? So all we know is price can move within certain range, right? The range will expand. So instead of giving you the specific levels, you already know the levels, by the way, right? So levels are already here, all these levels, right? So detail levels are here. But instead of specifying which level is going to work, I gave you the range today because nobody knows, right, what happens during NFP. So 47.76 to 46.20 as a range you have to consider. So if price goes down right of the open, let's say, during NFP, this is the max it can go, up to. If it goes up, this is the max it can go up to, Also assume that price will go above yesterday's high or below yesterday's low. So it went below yesterday's low but did not go above yesterday's high, which is fine, right? At least it went one side, and that would be the direction to trade. But both ways, up or down, there are short-term resistances and long-term support, right? So what that means is, if it goes higher, right, it's a short-term resistances, but price is coming, let's say, from the long-term support. It may hold, it may not hold, but there is a boundary there, right, ceiling there. If it goes down, right, then I'm saying long-term support, right? That means there are some long-term support against the short-term buyers. That means equal to, we have to take profit instead of hoping for something bigger move, right? So now remember, this statement is very powerful. We managed our trade that way. All the shorts we took, right? We took the profit at the right point at the right time, and price reversed both the times during NFP and during RTH. Both my exits were timed very properly and exactly timed, and price bounced from it. So now, try to stick with bold area for profit and entries, and rest is up to real-time situation, right? So that's the story for ES. Now remember all these things. NQ, it's simple, you stick with shorts, basically, that's the idea. But due to non-farm payroll, you can do ping pong also if you want to, but that is the end goal for NQ, that is the range for NQ, 450 to 16300. So, or I would say 500, 450 to 300. So it almost touched 500 today, the bottom of the range. And here same story as ES. Break below yesterday's low, you can trade short side. Break above yesterday's high, you can go long side, right? So NQ basically stopped right here, today's low, and high was somewhere 760 or 880, I guess, or 820. 820 was yesterday's resistance, which I forgot to put it here, but in Discord you already know 800, 820 was our level. Russell is, I think, Russell all the way to 2180 today. So where is it? 2180 here, close to this area. So Russell is slowly trickling down. It started from 20 to 80, and then here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then here. So now Russell has to go up to this point now, but Russell is the key, so does NQ, 500 area or 450. If NQ breaks below 500, chances are, if there is no failed breakdown, then it can easily go toward 14,500. So it will go through all this level and it will go to 14,500. Okay. Dow is still supported by buyers. So this is the line in sand in Dow. Which one? 36.68. This one. So if Dow breaks below again, below this area, it will go down. That is the idea. And then it may get stuck here, because Dow has a support, buyers all the way from here, technically, midterm buyers. So Dow is in a good position for the buyers, overall. Gold, no trading. Crude, still stay long above 76. Okay, I'm not gonna read about all this story. So yes, right. So non-farm payroll. So we were watching during non-farm payroll, right? So when it price opened during non-farm payroll, right? So it shoot higher from this 89 support and went all the way up to 4700, right? So during news time, we don't usually trade first few minutes, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, we wait, and then we see something and then we trade, right? So here it went higher, right? So it looks like it wants to go higher. Fine, then let it go higher, break above Globex high, pull back, we go long. Simple, right? Yesterday's high, break above. Then what happened is, sorry, Globex high in this case during NFP. Then what happened is in the same bar. So if you're watching smaller time frame, 1 minute, right, you will see this thing coming down, right? And then remember yesterday it spent lot of time around this area, 94, pretty much. It's a garbage area, but 94 was a fighting area, right? Then again overnight they spent a lot of time around 94, right? And then 89, we know it was important level from day before. So from 89 it sliced through 94, right? And then again in the same bar it came down, right? So basically it's a stop run. So whoever shorted it here in the overnight, they got stopped out here, in the same bar. So it's a stop run. Then it came down, went through 94. Ideally, if buyers were so strong in the same move, right, right of during the NFP, why the hell it came down, right? So 94 went through it, 89 went through it, and this last low it just sliced through it, right? So while it was going, that was the short. That is what I said during NFP in Discord. This is the short. Target 70 to 75 area, because that was my target from yesterday. I tweeted about it, right? But due to end of day, damn thing came all the way up to here and then it went higher, so I closed it. But I still have that level. So today, yesterday I didn't have that level, but today on purpose I put this level because I was targeting that damn thing and it did not come, right? So it was a pending stuff. Then so I know I take a profit there, right? So while it was coming down, I said take a profit here and I want to see a pause here. While NQ I said 640 here, ES I said 72, NQ I said 640. I needed to see a pause there. That was my statement in Discord. I want to see a pause there and I do not want price to go down, so at least we have something to trade in RTH. Those were my exact wording. And then look what happened. The moment we took the profit, price went higher, right? We could have gone long here, but I didn't want to do it because NFP, one trade is good enough. You don't have to give back your profit. What if it goes down, right? So no longs, we have to skip it. We have to wait for one trade in RTH. That is what we do, one trade, right? So RTH, so then it just price stayed above these things pretty much till open. And of the open, it opened right at 90, close to 94 pretty much, or 89, right? So it opened right around this area where the NFP actually started, right? So nothing to do here, actually I told the guys one trade here. Actually I forgot to put it here, but right off the open I said 89, you can short it here and you can take a profit right here. This is the trade I gave right off the open. I usually don't take the trade right off the open, but this is what I said. If someone wants to short it, this is the level 88, 890, profit here, and they took the profit and they got survived. If they did not take a profit, they will be trapped, So that was the first trade, right? Aggressive one, but that was a good trade. In NQ also same thing, here dream number to dream number. 760 was our dream number, 718 was our dream number, so dream number to dream number. That short he also is not listed here. Okay, then NQ I will discuss later. But with ES, okay, while I am at ES, this was the trade in NQ. 760 dream number short or 718 dream number short, and then take profit at 640. Those were the NFP trades in NQ at the same time with ES. Okay, then of the open, this was a short trade, this was a short trade together, right? In both of them, somebody even took during NFP, one of the subscriber, he took 718 dream number long, so he shorted from here back here, and then he again took the long here back to here, short exit here, but anyway, so after that, after the open, after this trade, I said whoever took this trade, do not trade afterwards, means call it a day off. Whoever did not take the trade, just wait, so whoever did not take this trade or this trade, they are still waiting, right? So I have to entertain them, correct? So after these things, I said only take the trade if price goes above 4700 or below this. Till then, do not bother to look at the price, right? So we were just watching, right? And then price was going higher. So at this point we were thinking, okay, so it may go higher above 4700, so let it be, then we are interested in going long. At the same time, NQ was 820, so we said, okay, if NQ goes above 820, little bit further higher, then we are interested in going long in NQ. Okay, by that time we were seeing bullish disconnect right here in ES or here, so because price was close to yesterday's close and AD was positive, instead of being zero, it was way positive. So similar scenario as yesterday, right? Bullish disconnect, so we can't fade it here, right? So there is no short. So then price went to NFP high in both NQ and ES. Somebody decided to short it, right? Fine. And then price came down. So remember, we are not trading, that is what we said, unless this range is taken out, right? Then price came down. So this 4700 short was not expected based on the bullish disconnect, right? But it happened. So now these things gave me a clue that hey, it got rejection, somebody decided to short despite the bullish disconnect, right? So some sellers are there, and then it sliced through this VWAP and mid, fine, more sellers are there, and then it pulled back here, right? So that was a short too, but we are not supposed to take it in the middle of the range, right? So then, but at least it held it, price went down right to the low, right? So now it is confirming more sellers are there coming into the picture, and we are seeing this going down. This was holding above zero, now it is holding below zero. This is also going down, right? NQ is also going down, slice through both the dream numbers. So now it's a confirmation that sellers are active, so we don't have to wait for this break. Instead of entire range, we can use this low and we can trade right here, because you can see it, this low even held it here, right here, price pull back and then slice through it. See, at the same time NQ did the same damn thing here, 679 here, that was our level yesterday. So pretty much it bounced from here, came back down, sliced through it, pulled back here and done, right? So that was a short trade in NQ here, ES here at 72 or so, I think 72, 76, yes, here, which is right there. See here, target. So when we took this trade, right, we always think backwards. First profit target, then stop loss, and then entry, right? So we know the profit target. So while we took the entry, I said look for 57, 54 area to take profit. Not yet yesterday's low. I specifically said 57, 54, even when price was here, and NQ I said either yesterday's low or 500, 550, either one, so you can time it with both together. So when ES came all the way down to 57, I said, while this candle was running, I said to guys in Discord, that it can technically even go further lower too, right? But I said look for starting 57, look for a pause in the price. If it pauses, take profit and call it a day off. No more trading after that. So NQ also came close to 500. While this was here, we saw this pause build out, so we build out at 50. Some of us build out at 57, some of them at 54, some at 55. In NQ we build out at 530, 520, depends. Somebody even took the profit here, but anyway, and that is what end of the day for us. After that, no more trading, because the rule was one trade only in RTH, and that's it. And luckily, look, you can see it, both the lows during NFP we timed it here and we timed it here at the low during RTH, and then price never come back, right? But instead it ping pong. So nobody traded, actually. We didn't even see the price action, So Discord voice was off after this point onwards, and everybody was enjoying their Friday. So that's how the day happened today. And rest I will put it in the closing remark for Sunday overnight and Monday. That'll be all.